This week on the Hooligan Nation, the Mighty Love Gun versus Rock and Roll Over, the album death match, and oh my god, we almost fought it out to the death. Stay tuned, cause you got
nothing to lose.
You wanted the best, well, they retired, so you got two dudes in a garage.
Talking KISS.
Welcome to the Hooligan Nation, a KISS-Centric podcast. The podcast where the riffs are loud, but our opinions are louder. I'm Anthony.
I'm Rocco. How you doing?
What's up, hooligans? Time to revisit our current series, pitting one KISS album against another KISS album. Last time, my favorite KISS album, The Mighty Love Gun, took on Father Rocco's favorite KISS album, Little Old Dynasty. Love Gun got the big W. Today, Father Rocco brings Rock and Roll Over to the table. But before that, we have news, music we are listening to, and of course, our weekly poll. But first, last episode recap, the most divisive Frehley's Common album, Pop Shine, Less Ace, why Second Sighting should have been shelved. Father Rocco?
Yes.
Thank you. Do you have anything you'd like to add to that wonderful hour that we spent together last week?
Yeah, at least Ace learned his lesson from the mistake that Second Sighting was and made trouble walking, which I'm looking forward to doing. Listen, I can sum it up in like one quick sentence. When you listen to an Ace album, you're looking for Ace, and Ace wasn't available that often on that Second Sighting album.
And it's very obvious that he wasn't. Yeah. There's not much that I can add to it. I love Ace. Love the 78 solo.
Same here.
Love Frehley's Comet debut. Love Trouble Walking. And then to a lesser degree, I like the stuff that he did after that. To a lesser degree, but I still like it. Second Sighting, man, I can't remember. Like, did I like Second Sighting back in 1988? I don't remember liking it, but I don't remember hating it. We got off of the podcast. The next morning, I got up and put Second Sighting on, and I said, my God, I beat this album to death last night. Maybe I should listen to it again. No, it still sucks. It's still terrible.
This popped into my head, and I don't think either one of us had a good take at this take on the very first album, Frehley's Comet. But you know how, like, the one thing about KISS in its infancy when it first started, they had that mystique, and they had that intrigue about, the makeup, and they never showed their faces. And if you think about it, I think another thing that made that first album, Frehley's Comet, so special is Ace Hell was the only one that really held on to the mystique because you didn't see his face. He still kind of like was that mysterious thing. And there was such a buildup. And that album kicks so much ass.
I'm going to say something that even I think may be a little crazy. But I'm going to say it anyway. I think Ace is the most mysterious character of the four originals. News. Got any news?
Yeah, I got a little bit of news here.
Oh, cool.
All right. So the first bit of news I have is Youngblood, who is slowly becoming like a very an artist that I'm really, really liking an awful lot. I just
Did you say slowly becoming?
No,
do you realize
quickly,
that
quickly becoming
every week you talk about Youngblood? Maybe we should change this podcast over to a Youngblood podcast.
Well, you know what? He's got that. To me, Ozzy passed the torch. I think Youngblood's I think he's got a bright future. Let's just say it. But anyway, the reason I'm bringing him up, this is something that you had actually mentioned to me. I started listening to it a little bit. Youngblood is on the Magnificent Others podcast, Billy Corgan, and I started watching it. It's really good. If if you've been entertained by Youngblood recently and you've watched some of his stuff since the Back to the Beginning, because to me that's where he really started making his mark and made me notice him. He is such a great entertainer, and he's got such a vision and plan for his future. Um, he followed all of the bands and stuff that we did, so he's coming from that kind of base. It's really interesting because he dives into like the influences that he had and past stuff that he created, and he starts talking about how this is him and he was going to be pure and put down what he wants. He wants it to be a rock thing and have his own creativity.
So I only watched about 5 minutes of it. That's all I had time to watch so far today because it came out today, probably about 11 o'clock. But in the 5 minutes that I watched of it, what struck me was he's got the business end of the idea.
Yeah.
And it does come through, at least to me, that he really knows how to promote and market himself. He says the right things, which I think is an important part.
I have a list again. It's not really my list, but it's a Loudwire list, and I just thought you'd find it interesting, and it's the way to shake it up a little bit. So, this is Loudwire's list today on the top 5 hair metal drummers. Starting
Did you say hair metal?
Hair metal.
We're gonna get hate mail.
It doesn't matter. That's on Loudwire. I took it from Loudwire. That's how they stated it. So this is their top 5 that they have. So number 5 they have as Mick Brown. Number 4 they have Frankie Bonelli. Number 3 they have Rick Allen. Number 2 they have Tico Torres. And number 1 they have Tommy Lee.
I've said this before. I'll say it one more time. I don't believe that Motley Crue is quote unquote hair metal. I believe that they made one hair metal record, but whatever. Tommy Lee is clearly number 1. If you ask me, I'm not making fun. This is not a joke. But if you ask me, the guy with one arm, he should be number 2. Because he does it with one arm.
Yeah, he's something special.
Okay. So
again, it's something different,
I would have never thought that Mick Brown from Dokken would be in the top 5. I really wouldn't. I got to ask this question. Where's Eric Carr?
The 3 best drummers I've seen live. I'll give you the 3 best drummers I've seen live.
Ooh, now I'm interested in this.
1, of course, Eric Carr. 2, Neil Peart. Go ahead. Come on. I really did. I honestly was not doing that for that reason. And number 3.
Woosah!
Number 3.
Woosah!
Number 3. If you guys don't know, watch the past episodes. That's why that means something. Anyway.
Yeah, like all the past episodes, actually, because it comes up once an episode at least. Go ahead. You were talking about Neil Peart?
Peart. My number 3, who doesn't get any love at all, was an unbelievable experience.
Randy Castillo.
Randy Castillo.
I feel like I've heard this before.
Dude, I mean, he not only played an incredible drum solo on the inside of the drums, he came around the outside and played the skins of all the drums with the cymbals, kept the beat, and never. It was. I'll never forget it to this day. Ozzy's tour, Ultimate Sin tour. So that's what I have for news. That's my
I'm thinking. I can tell you right now, the best I ever saw live was Tommy Lee.
See, I never got a chance to see him. Maybe be skewed, but I never saw him live.
And I'm gonna go. The second best I ever saw was Rick Allen.
Yeah, I never seen him live either.
Third best, Nico McBrain from Iron Maiden.
Oof. Yeah,
and I don't even know. Like, it's goofy.
That's a good pull because I didn't even think of that. But when I see an Iron Maiden concert, you feel his presence behind the kit there,
and you see his lack of presence because the drums are so big, all you see is this.
Yeah.
You don't even see his head most of the time. This is all you see.
That's a good point. Wow.
This is all you see all the time.
Man, you're bringing back memories. What a great show that was.
Oh, well,
Power,
that's what I'm
Power
here.
Slave. Yeah.
That's
Did
what
you
I'm-
go?
some
You
somewhere
didn't
in
go.
time.
Did you?
No, I
okay.
saw
I saw
I
Power
saw
Slave.
him somewhere in time with my brother. I saw Iron Maiden and Wasted for the 3 Wasted fans out there. My news, just for everybody that doesn't understand the way our podcast works. We do a full podcast on Fridays. We also do a shortened, more KISS current events podcast on Wednesdays that we call a bonus episode. So Wednesday we put out a bonus episode discussing more in detail. Ace Frehley is currently going through some health issues. According to Ace and according to Ace's people, he had a little fall in the studio and he has only canceled 1 weekend worth of shows so far, and that's really all that's come out. But if you want to know more in detail, go to our Wednesday bonus segment, and we get a little more in detail. Not a lot more because there really isn't much to get in detail about it. It's not like,
But whatever news we get, we will keep on bringing to you.
yeah. So for now, this is a get well soon Ace. Next up, now it's time for me to lose my mind. I am a card carrying member of the NFL fan club. Okay. I am a Las Vegas Raiders fan. I was a Oakland Raiders fan. I was an LA Raiders fan. I have been a Raiders fan since I was 7 or 8 years old, 1982. To the point where the Raiders are tattooed on me. And if you've seen the Raiders being tattooed on me, really doesn't mean much because I got about 300 of them. But they're tattooed on me.
And I've heard every year of my life that they're going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, well, that was over quick, so you don't have to worry about hearing that again this year. But I'm trying to pace myself. I love the NFL. Look, I don't love the NFL, but hooligans out there are like, what the hell is he getting at? This is a music
KISS
podcast. Yeah.
Wait. Ready?
I want to know who the hell Bad Bunny is and why I have to listen to him on the Super Bowl halftime show. Why do I have to listen to Bad Bunny? Look, I'm going to make this as short as possible. I have been waiting 2 days to do this, so I apologize to all the hooligans that don't want to listen to me run my mouth and ramble about this. All 2 of you that don't want to hear this, because the rest of you, the millions and millions out there, want to listen to this. I have no issue with different genres of music playing the Super Bowl. I listen to a wide array of music. Look, KISS is number 1 to me. They have always been number 1 that I can remember. When I die, they will be number 1. But I can honestly tell you, and some people are probably going to unsubscribe to us. I'm just warning you, Father Rocco. My number 2 band is probably House of Pain, which happens to be a rap group from the 90s if you don't know. But if you got Spotify, check them out. You might like them.
Anyway, shellac, lock, boom.
All right now. Anyhow, I listen to a lot of music. We have talked about this on this podcast. I have been known to rock Donna Summer. I'm not embarrassed about that. I like a couple Lady Gaga songs.
I have a question.
Repeat after me.
No, when you're ready, I have a question.
Oh,
When you-
we're not gonna take an oath or anything. Oh,
no, I have a question. But when
Oh.
you're finished, when
no,
you're ready,
go ahead. I'll figure out how to go back to that.
all right, you got to
What's
get
your
in real
question?
close and pay attention.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I love this.
There are some things in life that's obvious. Can I ask you, when is Metallica going to actually do the Super Bowl?
Well, I was you're killing my
I'm
juice.
jumping the gun. Go ahead.
Well, you're
I'm sorry.
killing my juice here. This
It's
is
criminal
not.
that they have not done the Super Bowl.
Look, this is not about Metallica. This is not about any certain. Look, this is not about Bad Bunny either. I don't know who the hell Bad Bunny is.
He's a wrestler. I seen him on wrestling. Does he sing? He's a singer?
Yeah, he's something. I
Is
don't.
it
I don't
cunt-
know. That's what I'm trying to
The
say.
Bunny, so it's the farm, like he's a country singer?
No, he's not a country singer.
I know. I'm just
I
kidding.
don't know who Bad Bunny is, and that's my bad.
He's very bad.
I I didn't know who The Weeknd was, and who's Kendrick Lamar. Look,
Ugh, no,
kids,
no, not another one of those, please.
in 2019, I think it was 2019 when the Super Bowl was in LA, and they brought Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, 50, and Eminem out there.
That was good.
That I'm okay with that. But it's okay for me not to be okay with it. In other words, like last year when you played Kendrick Lamar, I'm okay with that. I can't
I'm
have
not.
my way every year. But it has been brought to my attention, Eddie Trunk, that a rock act has not played the Super Bowl in 16 years. 16 years.
Wow.
You are holding the Super Bowl essentially in San Francisco. It's not San Francisco, it's Santa Clara, but it's the 49er Stadium. Metallica is from San Francisco. How do you not? Metallica came out publicly and said they wanted to play the Super Bowl. I heard it with my own ears. How do you skip over Metallica for Bad Bunny? Play Metallica this year in San Francisco and do your Bad Bunny thing next year.
Listen, have
just-
Metallica play, and Bad Bunny can hop around the freaking stage.
or do that. No, I'm serious. Like, this is not a laughing matter to me. Do Bad Bunny and Metallica. I would be okay with that. Like 2 songs apiece. Done. We're all happy. And look, for
And
those of you,
not for nothing, I'll take Lady Gaga and Metallica.
well, but Lady Gaga played. Lady Gaga played the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
It was a great show.
Yeah.
Look, it doesn't have to be rock. Like Lady Gaga was good. I just want to be entertained at the Super Bowl. I don't have to be entertained every year. This is not an all or nothing thing. I am also a Jay-Z fan who happens to be the one that runs the music.
Who
But
wanted Metallica.
Jesus,
I heard.
Jay-Z.
Didn't he say somebody like him actually said Metallica too? I thought there was going to be Metallica at one point.
No, Jay-Z hasn't played anything other than like hip hop. And look, I understand that this is so much bigger than us because it's about dollars and cents. It's about what's popular. It's you can drive the advertising up. You probably can drive the advertising up more, especially worldwide, with Bad Bunny than you can from Metallica. This is bullshit. The Bad Bunny, Kendrick Lamar, The Weeknd, year after year after year, you got to spread the love a little bit, like not a lot. You know what? This was the year. Bring Youngblood out.
Works for me.
I would have been okay with Youngblood.
last year's Super Bowl's halftime show was one of the worst halftime shows I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, it was horrific. And you know, and this is the beauty of music.
Prince killed, Rolling Stones killed. Like,
Well, Prince is dead. I mean,
no, but I mean, did you see his halftime show?
yeah, I saw it in the
Legendary.
rain.
Legendary.
What can you ask for more than singing Purple Rain
In the rain.
in the rain? I'm just tired of it. I'm sick and tired of it, and that is the end of my rant. Thank you. Music we're listening to. You got anything?
Yep, I got one that's going to surprise you that you probably haven't heard in a long time.
If it's
but-
Bad Bunny, I am hitting the stop button and going and leaving.
You got a better chance seeing Jesus come through here on roller skates than Bad Bunny.
I didn't know Jesus roller skated.
So, along the same theme, I've been listening to Beyond Idol's album from none other than Youngblood. Youngblood, the song Zombie I really like. And of course, Changes is on that with the all-star lineup from Back to the Beginning. I'm starting to listen to a song called Ghost from him. I've liked everything, pretty much everything I've heard from him. So I'm listening to that. And I just listened to an album I used to listen to a lot when it came out. And there's some weird songs on it, but this band was really popular. It was definitely a big time MTV band. Faith No More.
Oh.
Epic. The Real Thing. Falling to Pieces. The album's really good. There's some weird songs on it too, but the album is actually really, really good. And I forgot how good it was, but yeah.
All right.
Yeah. A good video.
Blood and Faith No More.
Yeah.
Way to pull that one out of your ass.
Thank you.
I have something that I'm pretty sure you haven't heard yet.
Okay.
But when you do, you will jump all over it. Guaranteed 100%.
Okay.
I am listening to Judas Priest and Ozzy Osbourne, War Pigs.
Really?
Yep. So I didn't catch this the first time around. I guess July or August, Judas Priest came out with a cover of War Pigs. And you know what? I haven't listened to it yet. And they did it in recognition of Ozzy and Black Sabbath because they couldn't be at Back to the Beginning.
Wow, cool.
Completely flew under my radar. But then I guess Sharon called Rob Halford and I guess thanked him and said it was great and said, but hey, can we put Ozzy on it? And Rob Halford was like, of course we can put Ozzy on it. Now, I don't know whether it's new vocals or it's old vocals, and it doesn't matter. But they just came out a couple days ago, maybe, a couple days ago, could have been 5-6 days ago.
That's really cool.
And here's the coolest part of it. They put out the duet. It's very good. It's very, very, very good, in my opinion. But Judas Priest has revealed that all profits from Sony Music Entertainment UK and Epic Records in the UK from audio streams, downloads, and physical sales of this specific version of War Pigs will be donated to the Glenn Tipton Parkinson's Foundation to cure Parkinson's disease.
That's great. That's great.
So, first and foremost,
yeah, absolutely. Great. Class, very classy.
Yep. Anytime, look, Glenn Tipton has Parkinson's, but so did Ozzy. Like, good job on their part.
And if you're not aware, Glenn Tipton is a guitarist from Judas Priest.
Look, I hate to say this because it alienates people, but if you're listening or watching our podcast and you don't know who Glenn Tipton is, do better.
Not everybody was like me and you with Hip Parader and diving into everything and knowing every member of every band. Like,
Yes, they are. I bet you Pamplemousse knows Glenn Tipton's birthday.
All right, Pamplemousse, make a comment. Set me straight.
And if he doesn't, Dan the Man does.
How you doing, guys?
Do you know what time it is? It
Oh,
is
it's
poll
poll
time.
time. Oh, it's poll time. Poll time.
It is poll time. Our weekly polls can be found on our community tab and on our Facebook group. If you're not a member of our Facebook group, you don't know what you're missing. We have a good little community growing over there. Either way, please go vote. It's your right and your obligation to support what you like. The question of the week was, in celebration of the 50-year anniversary of KISS Alive, let's find out which live album was the Hooligans' favorite. Your choices were Alive, Alive 2, Alive 3, and Alive 4. Father Rocco, what say you?
There's a lot of reasons for this, but I mean, I think you get more. You get more with Alive too, in some ways. And the album, the album, when you open up the album, I think there's more there. But the impact, I'm always about foundational things, impact things. And to me, I mean, Alive One is the most necessary album for Kiss's success, like, to me. So that's going to take precedence for me personally over both. I love both, but
I picked Alive 2, and at least for me, I don't even take those 5 bonus songs into consideration. For me, it's simply set list. Like, that's what it is. I like the Alive 2 set list a little bit better than the Alive 1 set list. Just like, I think I would put Alive as my number 2, but I like Alive 3's set list also, which is why a lot of people kill Alive 3. And I don't kill it. I actually like it. I like Alive, Alive 2, and Alive 3. I like all 3 of them a lot, but Alive 2 is definitely my favorite, from the packaging, to the stage show, which I understand really doesn't have anything to do with it on a live record, but I like all of it, and I like the song choices in the set list, and that's why I picked Alive 2. But I can understand anybody, and I really really expected Alive to kill everything else. I do believe that this poll got the most votes
wow,
that
that's
we've
cool.
ever had.
Oh, that's great. Thank you,
So,
Hooligans. It's great.
yes, thank you for voting. Coming in with 2%, Alive 4. 2%'s a lot, I think.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Coming in at 5%, Alive 3. Coming in at 41%, Alive, and winning with 52%, Alive 2. Now, I think that that's age-based. And I also think, and look, Hooligans, drop it in the comments below if you're so inclined to. I think it's age-based, and I think it's set list-based. But it was interesting nonetheless.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool, and I'm glad that we had that many people voting. Listen, guys, the more interaction, the better. Comments, everything. We welcome it. That's what we did. That's what started this podcast in the first place. So,
Absolutely. So thank you all for voting. We really appreciate it. It's all about the interaction with Father Rocco and I. Please go out there and vote. Battleborn is a collaborative effort among like-minded individuals and organizations intent on repairing and restoring people who have served our country. We do this by delivering a unique level of support and guidance to those servicemen and women who have emotional and psychological wounds. We provide support directly and indirectly in collaboration with others in our community who value those who have served this nation and its communities. For more information, go to wearebattleborn.com. And now It is time for the main event. Love Gun versus Rock and Roll Over. Are you ready, Father
I am ready.
Rocco?
I
Are
am
you
definitely
sure?
ready. Yes, I'm definitely ready. You know
So
what? At
this,
the end of the day, like me and you were going to go back and forth with this. Let's make a disclaimer statement so that, it's kind of hard having to try to trash an album that you still love. Love Gun, I love too. But, you really can't lose either way because I love both these albums. Let's put that out there. So,
I don't think this is anything about trashing at all. It's just a somewhat factual, somewhat opinion thing.
mhm.
But I don't believe that I trashed Dynasty. Part of the reason why Father Rocco chose Rock and Roll Over is because it was at the suggestion of Pamplemousse. So I got to mention that. So both you and Pamplemousse are going to lose today then.
I am going to try to do it justice, Pamplemousse.
All right. All right. We're going to start out same format as last time. No different.
Okay.
1 point for each thing that wins. If we can't agree or it's a tie, it becomes a push and there are no points. Okay. Okay, we're going to start out with record sales. Rock and Roll Over sold 1.1 million. Love Gun sold 4 million. I'll take my point. Thank you. Next up is producers. And I'm pretty sure that Eddie Kramer has less personalities than you. So we're going to have to make that a push because
I can argue differently because Rock and Roll Over was actually produced in a theater as opposed to studio, so it had a fresher sound from a theater. So his production value was better on Rock and Roll Over than it was in a studio.
And not only was it recorded in a theater, wasn't the theater in New Jersey? Or was
Yes.
it at Nanuet, New York? I
No, it
don't
was
remember.
hold on. It
And
was
what
in Star Theater, Nanuet, New York.
Nanuet, New York. And if I'm correct, again, because I'm the keeper of useless information, wasn't this the one where they put Peter Criss's drums in the bathroom or something?
Yeah, I got the exact statement if you want. To get proper drum sound, Peter Criss recorded his tracks in a bathroom, communicating via video link.
Yeah, no, I can't give you that. And I can't give you that simply because to my
A
ears,
better produced album. So that's he had better work on this than he did on. I'll give it up, but I'm saying he had better.
no, you know what? You don't have to give it up. It was a push because it's the same producer.
But he did a better production value on. So he was technically a better producer on Rock and Roll Over than he was a producer on Love Gun, because the other thing about it is Love Gun is judged as less original with weaker sound quality and less consistent quality.
Or okay, but I don't agree. And if that was true, then Rock and Roll Over came out before Love Gun. Then why didn't they go back to Nanuet, New York, and do it again? They used the same producer.
Why did Ace ever change with Eddie Kramer as a producer?
No. I understand
That's the
that.
music business.
No, but I understand that. But that's not what happened here. You don't listen to me, do you? You remind me of
I listen to you, but
females
I'm
in
also
my
trying.
life.
No, I listen to you, but I'm also trying to debate you on your points. Correct.
Okay, but they used the same producer. Eddie Kramer produced Rock and Roll Over, which came out first, and then Eddie Kramer produced Love Gun. If Rock and Roll Over was so much better than Love Gun, why did they go back to a studio to record Love Gun?
Because maybe financial things. There's no answer to that because there's too many layers that could contribute to that. There's finances. There's what's available. There's a lot of things that play a part in that.
But you wanted the debate, right?
Right, and you volleyed. I volleyed back just now. The other thing is, it's also they have a cover album. It's not as original as there's a cover song on Love Gun. There's not everything on Rock and Roll Over is original.
Oh, okay. Well, we haven't gotten to the songs yet. But I will preemptively tell you, the cover song isn't winning a point.
No, I know. I'm saying it as a whole. Again, I didn't come in blind. I came in blind with Dynasty because I thought I knew everything I needed to know, and I was already overmatched because
Oh, you were.
you were at their peak and I was at their transition. So like,
I look, you can have whatever argument you want to have.
you want me to be competitive, right? You want me to just
No,
lay
no,
down.
no. But what I'm saying is, I don't buy the peak thing, the non-peak thing. Like the only thing you
Well,
can,
based on numbers, you have to. You have to.
but we only do one number in this whole thing,
I'm
the
just saying,
record sale.
right? But that's what I'm
That's it.
saying, though. But that's on that particular category.
Oh, on that
It's
one,
like it's not. My point is, it's not like we're going. It's not like Tony Stewart versus whoever. I can't even think of race. Earnhardt. The two of
where
them.
the hell did we come up with NASCAR racing? Are we trying to get Southern fans?
I'm saying it's not like they're starting at the same exact spot and end up in the same exact spot. You're basically Love Gun is starting over here, and you know what I mean.
Nah, but I'm good.
You know what I mean. It's
I'm
okay.
good.
It's okay.
All
Let's
right.
move on.
Next up, personnel, exactly the same. Do you agree?
Yes.
No outside musicians that are named anywhere.
No.
So that's a
No.
push.
Push.
So we're still at 1-0. Album covers. Rock and Roll
Man,
Over.
we're gonna battle in this one.
Rock and Roll Over. Michael Durrett designed the Rock and Roll Over cover.
Mm-hmm.
And probably the most famous album designer, I don't know, album cover designer, Ken Kelly, designed Love Gun. And we don't have to battle this out, dude. Like, I think Love Gun is by far the better cover. I like Love Gun's cover much better.
I've always liked the cartoonish part of Rock and Roll Over. I like Gene's look. I love Ace with the it's like a cartoon, and it's also the buzz saw that spins around. I know you're probably tired of hearing me talk about the damn shirt, and I actually wish I still had the shirt, but it faded so bad because I wore it all the time. I freaking love that design, and I like the overall look of the. I've always have.
Okay, I'm not me, and I know I'm in the minority with this, but I'm not a big fan of Rock and Roll Over's cover, and the reason why is because it's too colorful for me. I like
Yeah,
Love
and that gets
Gun,
back to personal preference.
right? But that's what this is. That's the
Yeah, but
the
I'm saying
point
it
of all
doesn't.
of this.
That's what tips the scale. If it's personal preference, it's a push.
Well, if it's a push, it's a push. It sounds like it's a push. It's a push.
Yeah, there's no
I,
way really yeah, there's no way really
no, I'm just telling you. I like Love Gun. It's darker. It's to me, it's more superhero like. I like Love Gun better. You like Rock and Roll Over better. We've just gone through everything non-musical so far, and we have 1-0 because we have 3 pushes.
they also in Japan on the Sneak Attack on Japan tour, there was a press conference and it was held at the Tokyo Hilton. Each band member was given a Victor Record Gold Record Award for the Rock and Roll Over album as a present from Mr. Udo, the promoter of KISS Japan concerts.
All right. Well, on behalf of the KISS Corporation, I'd like to thank
I,
Mr. Udo.
I said that to make you laugh. That's the only reason I put that on here because Mr. Udo, I figured would really hit a nerve.
Mr. Uno or Mr. Udo?
Udo.
Oh, Udo. Okay. All right.
Kudos for Mr. Udo.
Mr. Udo, if you can, send me some fortune cookies. I love them. Song number 1.
Yes.
I Want You from Rock and Roll Over versus I Stole Your Love from Love Gun. Father Rocco, would you like to fight to the death?
That is so freaking hard. I don't want to fight against I Stole Your Love. I love that song. But I love I Want You. And I know you like I Want You too.
Oh no, I do. I do. But
like you don't want. I know you. I Stole Your Love is your favorite song, but I know you don't want I Stole Your Love to kick I Want You's ass.
No, I do. And it's
I don't
not that
think you do.
it's not that I want it to. It's that
They're both
part
good stage songs.
part
Both.
of the responsibility of responsible podcasters is to give your listeners the transparent honesty.
Oh, I keep it real all the time. I think you know that. That's why I get myself in trouble half the time.
Okay, so I Stole Your Love wins, right? Because I like I Want You, but
Listen. Let me
there's
ask you
no
something.
comparison.
I don't know how you can say that.
How I can say that?
How good of a song is I Want You in concert?
Oh, it's a great song. It's a great song. I love it. But I don't dislike most Kiss songs. So it's just a matter of
I listen. It's your favorite Kiss song. I'm going to let you have it
you're gonna let me have it. Okay, well I appreciate
because I
that.
think they're equal. I think they're pretty. If I'm being honest, I think they're equal. If you want me
Do
to
you-
lie, I'll say.
Do you
I'll say
really
I think they're
think they're equal?
They both. Yeah.
Just one more thing for I Stole Your Love. I'm willing to bet that I Stole Your Love has been in the set list twice as much as I Want You. Song number 2, Take Me versus Christine 16.
Christine 16.
Okay, thank you. Common sense
Yeah, I'm not battling you.
in the play. All right.
I like both songs. I like Take Me.
I like both songs too. You know, the funny part is when I was listening to these, I like the production of Christine 16 better than Take Me. And it's just that's what I was thinking today when I was listening to both of them. It's kind of funny.
Well, and again, Christine 16, like it or hate it or think it's a cancelable song, it's a legendary Kiss song.
Yeah, and I think I don't care whether it's legendary or not. I like the song.
That plays a part of it too.
Not to me. It doesn't. I'm telling you right now. I don't care what anybody else thinks. I listen independently. Look, there is nobody out there
Yeah, but
that
listen,
likes.
it's not look it. You can't we're not doing this just solely based on judging what we like. We're basing it on what we think it is a better stage song, an overall layers of what this song is. So
Right,
that has to
but-
play a part of it.
But in my opinion, I like the way Christine 16 sounds better than the way Take Me sounds. And did you know that Elton John played piano on Christine 16?
No, it shows Sean Delaney. I didn't know that. Oh wait, no. I'm looking at something different.
That's because I just made it up. Number 3, Calling Dr. Love versus Got Love for Sale. Lots of love in this one.
Come on, that's you're gonna turn the page on that one, right? That's mine. Calling Dr. Love.
Oh, that's yours, yeah. But by far, Calling Dr. Love is the better song. Number 4, Ladies Room versus Shock Me.
I'm taking my ball and going home.
You don't have a ball. But if
I
you
could have a
did,
ball.
song number 5, Baby Driver off of Rock and Roll Over versus Tomorrow and Tonight off of Love Gun.
I like both songs, but Baby Driver's got to win it. Peter Criss has a better vocal.
I agree. I agree again. See, we're agreeable. Number 6, Love 'Em and Leave 'Em off of Rock and Roll Over versus Love Gun off of Love Gun. It's okay. Everybody knows the answer already.
Go ahead. Love Gun. Go ahead. Move on to the next one.
Now, I'm going to admit to you, this was a rough one. Number 7, Mr. Speed off of Rock and Roll Over versus Hooligan off of Love Gun.
The push. I love Mr. Speed. I'm not making it up. I love Mr. Speed. But I'm not letting you tip this. That to me, that's a push. Mr. Speed is one of my favorite all-time Kiss songs. That makes my top 30 easily.
Okay. I'm not going to argue.
As a matter of fact, it's to me, I don't know if you feel the same way. I think Mr. Speed's a very underutilized song of Kiss.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I like Mr. Speed. This to me, this to me is the toughest one of this. This was the toughest one for me. I picked Hooligan, but this was the toughest one. I went back and forth for a few minutes, listened to both songs 2 or 3 times,
You
and
know,
ultimately I went with Hooligan, but I can understand why you would go with Mr. Speed, so I'm not looking to fight to death.
it's such a feel good song. I love the riff in it, the nice steady riff all throughout the song. Anyway.
I love Hooligan, so.
No, I love Hooligan too. Come on now.
Next, song number 8. See You in Your Dreams, off of Rock and Roll Over versus Almost Human off Love Gun. Almost Human.
It's the song I hate the most and the song I love the most. Crazy. The production value of Almost Human sucks. See You in Your Dreams.
I'm going to pick Almost Human.
That's only because you like the crazy chorus.
It's a push. What are you going to do? I mean, I don't know what else to say other than I'm not a big fan of See You in Your Dreams. I never have been.
I really would love to be able to hear that riff the entire way throughout.
Song number 9, Hard Luck Woman versus Plaster Caster. I'm not even going to waste your time. In my opinion, Hard Luck Woman wins. So if you want to argue with me, we can switch sides for a minute.
No. Hard Luck Woman always makes me cry.
Oh, I don't want you to cry. All right, I'm going to pick Plaster Caster.
No.
Then
No. That's just because you want the casting.
Number 10, I'm not going to argue with this either. Making Love is an original song. I think it's a great song. Then She Kissed Me is a cover. No. In my opinion, it's Making Love. We have 2 categories left. The first category will be the live set list.
Starts out Detroit Rock City. What does yours start out with?
I Stole Your Love.
Okay. Then the next one I have Take Me.
Take Me.
All right. Then I got Let Me Go Rock and Roll.
Ladies Room.
All right. Then I got Firehouse.
Firehouse.
So so you just gave me 4, right? You got I Stole Your Love, Take Me, Ladies Room, and Firehouse.
Yep.
Okay. Actually I messed up. My 4th is Ladies Room. So I got Detroit, Rock City, Take Me, Let Me Go Rock and Roll, Ladies Room. And then the 5th one I got Firehouse.
5th one I got is Love Gun.
Next one is I Want You.
Hooligan.
Next one I got Cold Gin.
Making Love.
Then I got Do You Love Me?
Christine 16.
All right. And then I got Nothing to Lose.
Shock Me.
Then I got God of Thunder.
I Want You.
Then I got Rock and Roll All Night.
Calling Dr. Love.
And then we're doing the first encore. There's 3 encores. First encore, Shout It Out Loud.
Shout It Out Loud.
All right. Then I got the second encore, Beth.
God of Thunder.
And then the last one ends with Black Diamond.
Rock and Roll All Night. And the encore is Detroit Rock City, Beth, and Black Diamond.
Oh, you got more songs.
I do.
Right. Yeah.
I got more songs, and I got classics.
So Cold Gin's not a classic?
No, I think Cold Gin's a classic, but it's less of a classic to me than Love Gun. It's less of a classic to me than Shock Me.
I got Black Diamond. That's a classic. Shout It Out Loud. Classic. God of Thunder. Classic. Nothing to Lose. You don't like that song?
I would prefer Nothing to Lose to be on there than probably half the songs on Love Gun's set list. But I do think Love Gun's set list is better, and it's 3 songs longer, but I'm not willing to fight to the death.
I don't know. I'm looking at both of these things. If you want my honest opinion, I wish I was going to the show.
Essentially, what we're arguing is Let Me Go Rock and Roll, Cold Gin, Do You Love Me, and Nothing to Lose against I Stole Your Love, Love Gun, Hooligan, Christine 16, and Shock Me. That's essentially what we're arguing.
Do that again.
So essentially, we're arguing Let Me Go Rock and Roll,
Mhm.
Cold Gin, Do You Love Me, Nothing to Lose against I Stole Your Love, Love Gun, Hooligan, Christine 16, and Shock Me. So to me, I'm picking I Stole Your Love, Love Gun, Hooligan, and Shock Me. And if it was my choice, I'd take Christine 16 off and put Nothing to Lose on.
Well, I mean, we've gone over this before. You don't like "Do You Love Me," and I love that song. To me, it's a perfect concert song. It talks about the life, so that one's a staple for me. That's got to stay. Nothing to lose. I would want to keep. You can have "Let Me Go Rock and Roll." I wouldn't want to give up "Cold Gin," and I'm at a disadvantage because I got less songs too. So I would say you probably tip the scale there.
That is very fair of you. Very fair of you.
I tried Pamplemousse.
We have one more, and I did not keep a running order, so I don't know. But I mean, technically, we have stage show versus stage show. I reviewed both stage shows, and Love
That'd be
Gun.
similar, right?
It's similar, but it's different. Love Gun is a much bigger stage show.
It has to be because it came after, so they had to have added from the one before, right?
I
Rock and
don't
Roll
know.
Over is before Love Gun.
Yes, it's like 6 months before, but yes, it
Right,
is.
6 months. I mean, it's there's going to be probably more, a little more bells and whistles and stuff like that.
That's what it
They're
was.
both great. They're both great stage shows.
Right, but to me, one Love Gun was clearly better. But that is, to me, that is the classic Kiss stage show. Is the fold out of Alive 2. That's the Love Gun stage show. So to me, that wins. I think that wins over every stage show to me. But
Yeah,
we can
I
push
can't.
that.
I'll take the push, but I really can't argue with that because that's basically a rollout of basically their vision, basically.
Yeah, that's the most iconic stage show
Yeah.
to me.
Pretty much everything built off of that. That when they got that was their I would say probably the first time they really put all their money into everything.
Well, you can tell,
And
and you can tell for Rock and Roll Over stage show that they'd hit the big time. They were spending lots of money. They just retooled. It had to be.
you're always gonna draw from something and try to make it bigger.
Yeah, it's funny because.
I mean, I don't want to make an argument for you, but that
Well, no,
you're always
but it's funny because they do Love Gun, then they do Alive 2, then they do the 4 solo records. And as much as there's a lot of things on the Dynasty stage show that I like, but the Dynasty stage show is nothing compared to the Love Gun stage show, in my opinion.
well, and another way you can look at it too is, okay, so you got Rock and Roll Over, and you move to Love Gun's stage show. You're not really changing. You're growing. When you go to something, it's not like they went and I'm making an argument for you, but the Rock and Roll Over, it's one thing if they went from Rock and Roll Over, which was showing signs of what Love Gun became the next year with all the extra stuff. It's not like they took Rock and Roll Over and the next year changed everything and went to completely different look.
No, actually, that was Dynasty.
That's what I'm saying. So
so in 79, they completely reimagined the stage show. I can't sit here and tell you that Rock and Roll Over stage show versus Love Gun, that it was reimagined in any way. It was just improved.
It was evolving. It wasn't at it started to peak when it got to Love Gun.
Right. Okay. So either way, it doesn't matter. A push is fine with me because I think I'm okay. Okay, so let's review. Record sales, Love Gun wins 1-0. Producer, push. Personnel, push. Album covers, push. No way I would ever agree with that, but I'll agree with that here.
I don't
So-
understand how you, but it's again, it's preference. I listen. I'm a fan of Love Gun too, but I've never owned a Love Gun shirt. I've owned Rock and Roll Over, and I wore it out to nauseam.
Oh, you're getting a Love Gun shirt for Christmas this year. I promise you that. Song number 1, I Want You, I Stole Your Love. I Stole Your Love wins. Love Gun is up 2-0. Take Me versus Christine 16. Christine 16 wins. Love Gun's up 3-0. Calling Dr. Love versus Got Love for Sale. Calling Dr. Love wins. It's 3-1. Ladies Room versus Shock Me. Shock Me wins. It's 4-1. Baby Driver versus Tomorrow and Tonight. Baby Driver wins. It's 4-2. Love 'Em and Leave 'Em versus Love Gun. Love Gun wins. Is that 5-2? 5-2.
5-2, yeah.
Mr. Speed versus Hooligan. We called it a push. 5-2. See You in Your Dreams versus Almost Human. Another push. 5-2. Hard Luck Woman versus Plaster Caster. Hard Luck Woman wins. 5-3. Making Love versus Then She Kissed Me. Making Love wins. 5-4. Set List for Set List. Love Gun wins. 6-4. And we agreed to a push on stage shows, which leads to the end result being Love Gun wins 6-4. Love Gun is now 2-0. I don't know, dude. I don't know if KISS has anything in their arsenal that's beating Love Gun. Look, I look
I'm
at
not
this.
trying to. I'm not saying that to knock it. I'm just saying if
You can, dude. I didn't make it. I just like it. Like, you can knock the hell out of it.
no,
if you
no,
want.
but I'm not. I'm just saying, like, it's going in that direction. But in my head, I'm like, so you would think Love Gun would be my second favorite album at least. It's not that. It's not there. It's not even my fifth.
That's
Maybe
what
my fifth. Maybe my fifth. It's weird.
I think it's very hard to compete with Love Gun because I Stole Your Love, to me, I Stole Your Love is a classic. Shock Me is a classic. Love Gun is a classic. Hooligan is a criminally underrated classic, in my opinion. I think that's why it makes it so hard. Now, don't get me wrong. On Rock and Roll Over, Calling Dr. Love, Baby Driver, Hard Luck Woman, Making Love, like, I think, and you know what? I can't be unfair. Mr. Speed, I think they're classics. I don't know that I would put I Want You as a classic, but that's a personal preference thing. I just think it's going to be tough because of the levels, not hey, that's a good song.
Well,
it is a good song.
And here's the other thing too. Like, you're not going to agree with me because Love Gun's your favorite album, but Creatures is a better album than Love Gun, in my opinion. That's not close. In my opinion, I know I probably have a million hooligans that are not happy with me right now. I'm just speaking for what I prefer, what I like, and it's not even going to have a chance to compete because it wasn't received well. It was not produced. It wasn't promoted well. It was like, that's not even an album I can attempt to compete, even though it's a better album.
Look, I have no idea what the track listing is on Creatures of the Night off the top of my head, but I can tell you that I named you 1, 2, 3, 4 songs that I consider classic upper echelon KISS songs on Love Gun. And I can tell you right off the bat, I love Creatures, but there's 3 songs, and I don't think they rise to the level that the 4 songs off of Love Gun reach to, and that's Creatures of the Night, War Machine, and I Love It Loud. I'm not shitting on any of the songs on Creatures of the Night, but it is what it is, and we're not debating that this time. So, Father Rocco, you have anything that you'd like to add to this, other than the fact that you have to go lick your wounds again?
Some of the stuff that I put out there that is truthful, that wasn't able to aid me in the battle or in the debate back and forth, like sound quality, creativity, those type of things I wasn't able to use in my favor that could have possibly tipped the scales a little bit, that wasn't considered. So I respectfully take the L with it, but I think that in general, I think that again, they're under the criteria I lost, but there was some other things in there. Probably could have tipped the scales more. It is what it is.
You got about a month to come up with the next competitor. A month.
If I didn't listen, if rock and roll, it may be about 3 months, 4 months, because if rock and roll over didn't do it, I don't know what else is going to do it, because that's again, Love Gun's at their peak.
There's 2 more.
It's hard to even think. I think this Destroyer is one of the most overrated KISS albums there is.
I've heard that before. Look,
I think your brother would be like super pissed if he heard me say that.
I think it, and I may leave this in. I think it's possibly overrated as a complete package. In other words, I like for Love Gun, as an example. Then She Kissed Me. Like, that makes it, to me, that makes it an incomplete album. It's the same thing on Destroyer. There's greatness on Destroyer, but there's also stuff on Destroyer that are a little bit of mess. And there's also stuff on Destroyer that I don't like. That's not that unusual.
And now here's the other thing too. Now, if you're gauging Creatures of the Night, now you go through Creatures of the Night. Are those songs history, legendary songs?
No,
not even close. But are they better songs than every single song on that album is good?
Every single song on that album.
It's a complete album. Is it going to be able to compete with the legendary songs of KISS? No. But to me, if you tell me you're on a desert island and you can listen to one KISS album, it's Dynasty or Creatures for me.
Is it?
Yeah, it's honestly, it's not even close.
Well, I'm just a little smarter than you, I guess, because I'm listening to a compilation album.
Oh, obviously it's going to be double platinum.
Thanks. If you're listening to us on any of the podcast platforms, please leave us a review. And if you just found us, check out our past episodes. If you're watching us on our YouTube channel and you like this episode, please consider hitting the like button, just like that guy, and leaving us a comment. Hit that subscribe button, just like that guy, so you don't miss any future episodes, and check out these episodes right here. As always, if you made it this far, thank you for supporting us, and don't forget, we should all lead with love and take care of each other. Peace out, Hooligan Nation.